I usually tell people, do not think a bigger job, think a bigger business. At least think small business. Do not think a bigger job, think a business. At least think a small business, if not big business. From there, you can metamorphosize inside a bigger business. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Kabir A. Abdulkadir. In case you are watching me for the first time, today, yet again, I'm here to teach you something very interesting about business, something interesting about your life, something interesting about what people do, and how a lot of people are actually working their way down through where they possibly might not be any much, but in the reality, their mentality is to become wealthy. So I found out that there is some roads that a lot of us are following. There's some routes. Let me put it that way. That a lot of us are following through to get wealthy. Already, it is clear that if you follow those routes, you can never, ever, ever be wealthy. One of them is through a job. One of them is what? Through a paycheck, taking a paycheck to work for money, or you just take your time, sell your time in exchange for money. If this is where you are found, then I can guarantee you that if it takes you 20 years, 25 years, 35 years, or even 40 years, or probably throughout your life, you possibly will never get to the wealthy place. Ladies and gentlemen, understand that there's a place of poverty and there's a place of wealth, and there's a road that connects the two. That you have to leave a place of poverty to a place of wealthy, So also it depends. Where are you starting from and what is your destination? Now, but what is very certain for me that I understand with people, a lot of people, is they are traveling through the road that leads to poverty, whereas their destination that they think they are going to see is wealthy place. Now, if you are at a job, like I said, and you are taking a paycheck, it doesn't matter how long you travel, it is already clear that you are never ever going to be successful much like that. So successful in the sense that you're going to be wealthy, right? So you need to what? Become a job creator. You need to become a job creator. A job creator, you need to become a business person, or you need to participate in investments, or you need to better still go through the some money markets like stocks and bonds and all of that if really you want to be wealthy. Uh, Mika does is saying TSPMO. I don't know what that means. Thank you so much for commenting. If you are joining us for the first time, please subscribe to our channel so that we can actually build this community. Now, today we're talking about how a lot of us have been depending on jobs, whereas our target is to become wealthy, which, like I said earlier, is never going to happen. So, because you can only become wealthy if you are doing one of three: either you are in business, or you are into investments, or you are into money markets like stocks, bonding, and all of that, right? So let me break this down for you. And how do you go about it? Now, okay, understand the fact that we are not saying it is bad for you to work at a job. It is not bad for you to work at a job. In fact, that should be your starting point. Then your target will be to learn, not to earn, right? If you are working at a job taking a paycheck, your target number one is to be to learn and not to earn, because your learning capacity is your earning capacity. For a lot of people, they work to earn without learning, and therefore, as long as they stay in this job, they end up not improving their capacity to earn because they've never learned. Are you together with me, please? So this is where a lot of people get it wrong. And I tell people that the only two reasons why you should work in the first place is to learn, and the second reason is to connect. A lot of you are watching me right now. What I do is to teach people how to make money, a lot of money, not just ordinary money. Myself, I have made a lot of money. I've shifted from being a classroom teacher who earns 10,000 to going to the university lecturer who earn about over 100,000, and now creating my own business that is running, earning me millions. I know how I did it, and most of the things that I did is what I'm telling you, right? So you need to pay attention to learning while working, right? Write this down. Your learning capacity is your what? Earning capacity. And until you have learned enough to be able to earn you a lot of money, then you're never going to be in that wealthy place. Are you with me? So I said the second reason, let me not forget to mention this, is to also what? Connect with people. So you find yourself working at a job. The reason is what? To learn. The second reason is to what? Connect with strategic people that possibly will serve as the people that teach you or becomes your customer or becomes your business partners later in the future. R2F is saying, how are you doing? I'm doing very fine. Say hi. Okay, thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you guys are enjoying this session. For me, I always take my time to come out here at least once in a day to teach you one unique thing about wealth creation and how you too can shift and push yourself from where you are to a wealthy place. For me, I have been in this journey. It has been a wonderful one. I'm enjoying it because a lot of things are changing for me. You can see, like I told you guys, this is one of my baby company, and I'm going to be having a lot of them. All it takes is for you to learn how to do it. A lot of people open their mouth to say that I want to learn, I want to earn a lot of money, I want to have financial independence. But what they never ask is how? How can I do it? Those who have done it before, how are they doing it? Until when I started asking these questions, I never got it right, because the formula that I was even thinking in my head for wealth creation was already wrong. Completely wrong, I can guarantee you. So, because most often times the people we depend on, the people that brought us up, don't actually have a lot of money, so they know little or nothing about money. So start picking up books that will teach you financial intelligence, that will teach you money management, learn about assets, learn about liability, learn about income, learn about expenditure, learn about financial statement, learn, keep learning, right? Emotional intelligence. So you'll be able to manage money. Some of you watching me right now, if they happens to give you a lot of money credited to your account, maybe in millions, you possibly will get confused. Why? Because you are emotionally you are not ready, you are not stable when it comes to money. So money still control you instead of you to control money. So a lot of people that money control, they end up wasting a lot of money because they only react to what money asks them to use their money to do, not what they want to do with money. And until you learn to control your money, right, you're never going to make enough of it, because money is supposed to work for you, but you are working for money. Money is supposed to be your servant, but you are the one serving money. There's a lot of analysis, there's a lot of research work that have shown that a lot of people serve money. Is that, it's somehow, but if you look at it very well, you are actually the one serving money because you need it to survive. But money actually is the one that need you to survive, because it's just a tool that you use to, you can throw it around and send it. You send it to go and make a lot of other money for you in return. And there's a way to do these things. There's no time to explain in this video, but I want to guarantee you that if you sit down to learn, get a mentor, they will teach you how to make money work for you. Warren Buffett has said, and let me quote, that until you learn how to make money work for you, probably will work throughout your life. That's true. I know a lot of people today that it is only their money that work for them. They no longer work for money. Yes, your employees, your employers, the people that employ you to work, yeah, they are paying you money so that you work. They possibly they have little or nothing to do. You are the one doing the job because they are paying you, because they have the money. And there's a way to have this money. For a lot of you that said, I don't know how to start without business, think about serving somebody. Go and get somebody that already know what he's doing. Dedicate 1, 2, 3 years, if possible. Serve them. Let them show you the secrets. You don't complain that you don't have capital. Capital is not your problem. Your problem is that you don't have you can't really have common sense on how to go about it. I'm sorry I'm saying it harsh like this, but the truth is you can actually have people that will teach you how to do it. If it takes you 3 years, learn it. And once you are done, you have your market, you have your business. People are waiting for you. Your product is waiting to be served to the market. The market is still waiting with their money. Thank you so much for watching. In case you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, right? Please subscribe. We're going to be doing this massively. I come here every day, no matter how busy is my schedule, to teach financial intelligence. Thank you for watching, and we'll do this some other time. Bye-bye for now.